Good afternoon for 4 News Now. I'm Rob King. Welcome to today's KXLY Plus Daily Rundown. I'll take you through today's top headlines and let you know what the team is working on today. Starting with, as we do most days, let's take a look at the weather outside. Here's what the rest of your day is going to be looking like. It's going to stay in this mid to low 20s, still be chilly, but fortunately as the day progresses and into tomorrow, that Arctic air is going to be moving mostly out of the area as we begin a slow warm up through the rest of the week. You can see the weekly forecast right there. Afternoon flurries today, and then like I said, warming up through the rest of the week. Expect some possible rain in Spokane and snow in some of the colder areas moving into the weekend. Some of the stories that our team is working on today is Emily Bloom is out in the Sandpoint area today, and that's going to be due to reports of coyotes in the area. Aaron Luna had this last night, 4 News Now in Nightside, so we'll take it to Aaron with what he has to say about it.
In early January, Idaho Fish and Game said coyotes were chasing skiers on Schweitzer Mountain. One bit a female skier. And these are pictures taken by photographer Mark Vogt, not the same coyotes as the ones reported at the ski resort. And last week, Idaho Fish and Game received reports of 2 coyotes roaming through downtown Sandpoint. They appeared comfortable around humans in the daytime, which is highly unusual as they are nocturnal and often secretive. Last Wednesday, this one ran into a Sandpoint bar, the 219 Lounge, and huddled in a corner on a back patio until Fish and Game came in to get him. He didn't bite or fight back, which made onlookers think he could be sick. There are very few documented cases of rabies in land mammals in Idaho. The most probable explanation is that these coyotes are used to humans because they're being fed by them.
And Emily Bloom, like I said, will be out in the Sandpoint area with more information on that and what to do if you do run into coyotes tonight. Moving along, Vanessa Perez is in town today. There was an accountability meeting planned today between local law enforcement and activist groups about what can be done about policing. These accountability meetings began following the death of George Floyd, and today's meeting was canceled. It seems both sides are unhappy with how things are progressing, and there could be a possible press event later tonight where we'll hear from the mayor and the Spokane chief of police about what's happening. This meeting cancellation is also coming just after the local NAACP president resigned from her post earlier today, so we could see if that's related as well. But this is a very fluid situation, and Vanessa Perez will have all the details later on tonight. 4 News Now, Peter Choi, he's going to be looking at Washington legislation, possibly lowering the legal driving limit of blood alcohol content from 0.08 to 0.05. Now, there are arguments for both sides of this. People saying that lowering the blood alcohol content would save lives and encourage people to not drink and drive even further than that already is. But businesses and other groups are arguing that it could hurt businesses, plus it's a little too vague as to what 0.05 is and how restaurants could be liable for over-serving if someone gets into an accident with a blood alcohol content of 0.05. Peter Choi is going to be speaking with a person who survived a DUI crash, but that person is against this bill moving forward from lowering the limit. So Peter Choi we'll have the details there. Another piece of legislation that 4 News Now's Bronte Sorotsky is going to be looking at is House Bill 1222. Right now, private insurers are not required to cover hearing aids for people. So what this new bill would do would require private insurers to cover hearing aids. So Bronte is going to be speaking with local families about how this bill could help them, how it could impact them, save money for them to buy these hearing aids, and why some lawmakers are against it as well. So we'll have all these stories and more coming up in 4 News Now at 5. Don't forget, you can watch the KXLY Plus Daily Rundown every day. We do it around this lunchtime hour as well. It's going to be available on KXLY Plus, which you can get on your Apple TV, Fire Sticks, and Rokus, as well as the 4 News Now app on your mobile devices. But again, for now, live in the KXLY Plus Digital News Center, I'm Rob King, 4 News Now.